You've been the 9 to 5, like I'm sure most of us have either been or maybe still are.
Yeah.
You know, why entrepreneurship and not 9 to 5?
Basically, I reached a point where I had quite a lot of success and made quite a lot of material wealth, and I went on that whole journey from, you know, spending a lot of money and showing off and being very material. I love cars, but I had fast cars and big apartments and all the rest of it. Yeah. And I realised that I wasn't happy, so I went on a whole big soul-searching thing, got rid of all my material possessions, and just focused on understanding my why, my purpose. Like, why am I here? What do I want to give to the world? When I die at my funeral, what do I want to have whoever's talking for me, you know, say that I achieved and gave to the world? And for me, what I realised that I love most is freedom, but I really spent time thinking about what does freedom to live actually mean to me. And freedom to live for me is about, you know, having the ability to just go and do anything that I kind of want to experience and do, all the richness, the infinite possibility that there is in the world. I want to be in a position where I can experience that. And whether that means just having, you know, a beautiful, loving relationship with my girlfriend, or whether that means traveling, you know, to New Zealand and just getting lost in travel and experiencing what the world has to offer. For me, that's freedom to live. And the other piece that goes with that is freedom of mindset. And we live in a society where, you know, 80% of millennials aged between 18 and 34 are just depressed, they're alone. When they're asked and they're really honest, you know, social media makes us so much more aware of you know, other people, and we compare ourselves to them, and we're on this constant struggle to kind of believe that we are enough, because fundamentally we're insecure inside. And that's not freedom. You know, that's not freedom. Freedom for me is about having an empowering mindset where you believe you are enough. And when you believe you're enough, you won't hold back. You will take that step. You will pursue that dream. And that drives me. I believe that before we can be free to really pursue that dream and move forward, we have to have real gratitude and acceptance for the moment. Because when I was in a place where I was always pursuing it, like what's next, it creates a resistance. And there is a resistance to accepting where I am now, because I felt I hadn't achieved that level of success that I wanted to achieve. And so the reason I would die happy if I died now is because I know that I'm appreciating what I've got today. And yes, I'm working on a purpose and an ambition to do something great for humanity. And I would be happy even if I haven't necessarily achieved that big vision yet, knowing that I've dedicated my life and spent my time working towards that vision. That, I think, is what's important. I always said to myself, if I'm happy in the moment, then am I still going to want to...
Do you need that?
Do I need that?
Yeah.
Right. I've found that I'm freer and more driven when I'm accepting and in the moment, because there's something I believe, and drawing on some of like what Tony Robbins talks about, is that one of our fundamental human needs is a need for growth. Mm-hmm. And so even if we are completely content with everything around us, it's an innate desire that we want to progress and we want to grow. And so when we remove that sort of resistance and anything that gets in the way around, you know, I haven't got it yet, etc., actually we create a clearing, and we're just open to kind of be more authentic and more genuine. And thankfully, the desire to growth is something which comes authentically from within us.